1,
2, 3, 4,
5, 6.
Whether you're a parent or not, you know that just having one baby is a life-changing experience. Finances change, lives are rearranged, and everybody is just waiting for that bundle of joy. Imagine this situation and let us times it by 2. Not too long ago, having multiples relied solely on a person's genetics. If twins run in your family, there is a strong possibility that you yourself could have twins. The whole skips a generation is just an old wives' tale. Today, with modern technology and advanced medicine like fertility drug and treatments, it is possible for anybody to have multiples or twins. According to an article in Science Daily, fertility drugs are responsible for 20% of multiple births. In my situation, without the help of fertility drugs, I found out I was pregnant and then made a trip to the doctor. She said my baby was perfectly healthy and I went on with my pregnancy normally, hoping that God would bless me with a little baby girl. The sequence of events to follow was unexpected and very surprising. Having one baby can change your life forever, but having 2 at one time is considered double trouble, and with all the fertility medicine out there, it can happen to anyone. How are twins formed naturally? If twins are in your genes and you are female, your chances of having twins are relatively high. A common misconception about twins is if they run on the father's side, it has absolutely nothing to do with them. It only relies on what the mother's eggs decide to do. If 2 eggs are released and then fertilized, your ending result is fraternal twins. If 1 egg is fertilized and then decides to split, your ending result is identical twins, like me. According to a twin statistic article from a website, Keeping Kids Healthy, your chances of having natural identical twins is less than 1%. The chance of having fraternal twins is steadily increasing, and there is about a 1 in 60 chance of having them naturally. After finding out I was pregnant in June 2007, a normal trip to the gynecologist concluded that my baby was healthy. I carried on throughout my pregnancy like any other person would in good health and prayed that God would bless me with a little girl, considering I already had an 18-month-old little boy. When a woman is in good health and has a normal pregnancy, she is required to visit the doctor at least 2 times before she reaches about 3 weeks from her due date. According to WebMD on Women's Health, your first visit is to confirm the pregnancy and the health of the baby, and your second visit is to do the same, except if the parents desire to check the gender of the baby. My first visit to the doctor went textbook perfect, and I was on my way for my second visit, desperately wanting to know the sex. Here is a picture of the twins in the womb on my first doctor's visit. The casual ride to the doctor's office took an unexpected turn, and the technician delivered the unforeseen news. After some cold jelly on my belly and some searching with her tool, she casually asked me, "Have you had an ultrasound before?" I told her, "Of course I have," and everything checked out fine. Mind you, this whole time, I think there is 1 baby in my belly. So does my husband. She left the room for about 5 minutes and then returned with some very shocking news. Well, the technician said, "Here is the heartbeat, and here is the other heartbeat." The thought of 2 babies in my belly was so unforeseen and so out of my mind that I thought my baby had 2 hearts and we were in some big trouble. I soon found out baby A was a boy and baby B was a boy, and I was having twins. It took a very long time for my husband and I to absorb this information. The shock and realization that we were going to have 2 babies never really set in until they were actually here. It was a kind of see it to believe it kind of thing. The pregnancy went from being normal to low risk because of all the complications that could happen when you're pregnant with multiples, as far as early labor and high blood pressure. However, I was young and in good health, so the probability was very low. The pregnancy wasn't as physically affected as our emotional state was. What were we going to do with 2 brand new babies? The thought was overwhelming, and we still managed to be excited more than ever. The experience was actually suspenseful as far as what was going to happen. I never really paid attention to people who were twins or people who had twins because it never really caught my attention. But ever since I found out I was pregnant with twins, it seems that they're everywhere. In mythology, legends, history, and even the Bible. Twins are everywhere. A standard pregnancy lasts 37 to 42 weeks.